So, this is a story for Palm Sunday, and Palm Sunday is the week before Easter. Some of you may have made some palm wafers, and sometimes in church this time of year we have some crosses made out of palm leaves, but we haven't got those this year, so you might want to make one of these little palm crosses. So this is the story. It was a bright and breezy spring. Trees and flowers were blooming everywhere. There was joy in the world. Everyone was happy. Everyone was so excited. They knew that this was a special time. It was a special festival, and they were all going to Jerusalem. It was the Feast of Passover, a very special occasion. And this year was going to be extra special because the people knew that Jesus was going to be there, and they so wanted to see Jesus. So there was great excitement. So Jesus was on his way to Jerusalem, and just outside of Jerusalem he stopped and spoke to his disciples and said, "In the village of Bethphage you will find a donkey. I want you to go there and bring me that donkey. You will see the donkey, just a young donkey, tied up. This donkey has never been ridden before, but I want you to go and get that donkey and bring him back to me. And if anyone should ask you what you're doing and why you're taking the donkey, you must say to them, 'The Lord needs your donkey.'" So, sure enough, off they went. They went ahead of Jesus, his disciples, who were his friends, and saw, just as Jesus had said, the young donkey. So they started to untie the donkey. And just then the owner spotted them. He said, "Oi, what are you doing? That's my donkey." And of course, the disciples replied, "The Lord needs your donkey." "Of course," said the man, "you can take my donkey." So they did. They took the donkey to Jesus, and he started to ride into Jerusalem. Now, the disciples knew that this was a very special time. This was the king that people had been waiting for. So, to honour Jesus riding into Jerusalem, they took off their coats and threw them down to make a pathway for Jesus and the donkey. And sometimes we do that when we know that someone special is coming. We put out a red carpet. So just as we put out a red carpet, maybe for a queen or a king or someone special, so too did the disciples put something down. But Jesus wasn't a king as we think of a king. He didn't wear a crown or fancy clothes. No, there was something just really special about Jesus. Something about his face that made him even better than a king. It was the kindness and the goodness and the love shining there, because not only was Jesus the king that the people were waiting for to save them, Jesus was the Son of God. So the crowd were getting excited. They were waiting for Jesus to come, and they were so excited. They began to shout and to cheer and to clap, and children were excited too. Everyone was there. The news that Jesus was coming had reached them, and they were very happy. And they cut down big trees, big branches from palm trees, and waved them in the air, shouting, "Hosanna, Hosanna, blessed is he, the one that comes in the name of the Lord." And they put the palm branches on the ground to also make a carpet for Jesus and the donkey. And even children picked flowers and threw them in the path, shouting, "Hosanna, Hosanna, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord." So there was great excitement that day. A very special person had come, and Jesus had entered Jerusalem on the back of a donkey. But there were some people that weren't very happy that Jesus had come. They didn't like what Jesus was saying. They didn't really want him to be there. These people were important religious people, and they didn't like people shouting and cheering and clapping and being happy that Jesus was coming. They thought they were more important, and they didn't want people to be happy about Jesus. They didn't even believe that Jesus was the Son of God. And so they said to Jesus, Tell these people to be quiet. Tell these people not to shout and cheer. And Jesus said to them, if they don't shout and cheer, even the stones will cheer and shout and call my name. And again, we're reminded of the people shouting, Hosanna, Hosanna. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. And that's our Palm Sunday story. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a look and see if you can make some nice things.